Hi, and welcome to another very special episode of Venus Special with yours truly, Mahesh Kulnani. And today we have two very interesting guests for you. Miss Priya.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
And Miss Preeti.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good to hear. Thank you so much for being on our show today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
No, we really do appreciate it. It's very nice of you. Did you have any trouble finding the studio?
No, she's got sat nav.
Okay, brilliant. Oh, by the way, thank you for wearing like Indian-y kind of outfits.
We tried.
It's very nice of you. It looks really nice.
Thank you.
Do you wear that often?
No.
Just on special occasions?
Yes.
If we were to go to like a family wedding, an Indian wedding, we would.
Okay.
But not for day-to-day wear.
Oh, you're not really that much into it?
No, we're just more of a jeans and t-shirt kind of girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Firstly, can I just say, for a split second there, I honestly thought I'd died and gone to heaven. Can I just say that? and secondly, I think we need to clarify exactly for the audience, Priya.
Preeti.
Okay. But you kind of are like one.
Yes.
Like you're just one unit. It's like kind of like twin power.
Yeah,
Just
totally.
like grown up, like thinking of each other as just one unit. We don't think of ourselves as like individuals.
Okay,
we come
brilliant.
as a package.
All right, nice. That's very cute. Very cute.
Yeah.
First half of the show, it's going to be about you guys, your background, etc. Second half is going to be about your career, your work, etc. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Is that fine? Brilliant. Sounds great. Okay, I know you're not supposed to ask about a girl's age, but can you tell us how old you are?
We're 22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. What did you, well, I've heard and stuff, I've read about your stuff and I've heard, etc. So I'm presuming you grew up in England.
Yeah.
And you were born here.
Yeah.
Whereabouts, where did you grow up? In Surrey.
In Surrey, yeah.
Okay, were you born there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Born,
brilliant.
Grew up.
And tell us about growing up in England, being educated in England, etc.
It's just normal.
How was that for you?
Well, it was just normal to us, just how it was for anyone, really. We grew up in a, nice family. We had a nice house in Surrey, went to an all-girls school. Just the normal, really.
Okay. Okay, I have to admit, I've done quite a bit of research on the both of you. I've read your magazine interviews, listened to your radio interview. Really cool stuff, really good stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, loved it.
I'm presuming you did. I mean, it was very interesting stuff.
Yeah, we love doing all that sort of stuff, interviews and stuff like that outside of work, so
Nice.
fun.
And, yeah, I've watched you on TV quite a bit. Definitely. Where exactly in England did you grow up?
We grew up in Surrey.
Whereabouts in Surrey?
In
Epsom.
Epsom.
Okay. And your background, your origin. You're not fully Indian, are you?
Our mum's from India and
Okay.
our dad's from Northern Ireland.
Okay.
So we're half white.
Are you proud Irish and proud Indian? Are you proud to be both?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you, I don't know, celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, everyone that celebrates used to go out and get drunk.
So every year I just go to the pub and just have a couple of pints, St. Paddy's Day tradition.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool, that's really cool. This is obviously a South Asian channel, so we're going to have to concentrate on your Indian side. Now, you said your mother's from India.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in India?
Baroda.
Baroda, okay.
Yeah.
My geography of India is not too good.
Neither's ours.
But I think Baroda is in Gujarat?
Yes,
Yeah.
Gujarati.
Oh, she's Gujarati. So you two are Gujarati girls?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's very cool. And are you planning, have you ever been there? Are you planning to go back?
We've been once about 10 years ago now, but we're going to go again next year.
Okay. How old were you when you said 10 years ago?
Yeah,
We were 10, so now it's 12 years ago.
12 years ago.
1999.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, nice. And how was that experience for you?
can't really remember, to be honest.
It was just very different for us. Like, we were young girls, we were only 10, and we didn't have our parents with us. We were away for a whole month, so it's just a completely new, different experience for us. And obviously India 12 years ago is probably very different to India now.
No, definitely.
So we want to go back and see what India's like now.
Have you got any family there?
Yeah.
Yeah, loads and loads.
Our nan and granddad stay there half the year.
Okay.
And we've got all our great aunts and some cousins. And
Our great grandma.
yeah.
Are you close to them? Do you know them quite well?
Our great grandma we do, yeah.
Great grandma, you do.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in her
She's
late
impressive.
90s. She's like 98 or something.
And do you get along very well?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
What with your
Yeah.
mother?
No, I meant with
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
my grandma.
Yeah.
That's very
Lovely.
sweet.
It's our mama.
So yeah, so you are typical Indian girls in that way.
Yeah.
Definitely. And when you go back to India, do you plan to go anywhere else other than Baroda, other than Gujarat?
Probably.
Explore
Yeah.
India.
I'd
Have you
like
been?
to.
Have you been to
No.
other places?
No, I'd like to go to Goa as well.
Goa,
Yeah.
Party,
Chill out,
party,
yeah.
Chill out on the beach.
Get on the beach. Yeah.
What about places like, I don't know, New Delhi, Mumbai?
Yeah.
We've been to Mumbai.
Have you been to Mumbai?
Yeah.
Because that's where I'm from, so I'm
Yeah.
asking.
We've
Yeah.
been there.
We'll probably stop at Mumbai on the way.
Yeah.
Okay. What about places like, I don't know, Taj Mahal, touristy
I'd
kind of
love to.
Oh
places?
yeah, definitely.
You've never been before?
No.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
It
definitely.
is a symbol of
gotta go.
love, so it's
Yeah.
it's quite special.
It'd be
One of
amazing.
the places in the world everyone should really try and see.
It is the wonder of the world, yeah. It is
Yeah.
a wonder of the world, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mumbai, obviously you must know this, but it's where Bollywood is based. Are you guys into Bollywood?
I am.
Pretty
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
What movies do you like? What movies have you seen?
My favourite is Kabhi Gushi Kabhi Gum,
Oh,
obviously.
Actors, actresses?
Probably, I like Amitabh Bachchan
Okay.
the best. I think he's a legend. Actresses, I don't really have maybe Kajol.
Okay.
Because a lot of the films I've seen have got her in it.
Okay. K3G's got Hrithik Roshan, Shah Rukh Khan. You into those guys?
Yeah, Shah Rukh
Yeah.
Khan, yeah. I mean, Shah Rukh Khan's in all of them, isn't he? My mum's a major fan of Shah Rukh Khan, so
Okay.
major, yeah.
Do you find these guys attractive at all?
Yeah, Shah Rukh Khan's quite handsome.
I don't
John
really watch-
Abraham's good looking.
John Abrams.
Yeah,
yes.
if you're
Big guy now.
watching.
I don't know who I don't know who any of these things are. I know who Shah Rukh Khan is, obviously, but who was the last person you just said?
John
Abraham.
Abrams, like he's like
Yeah, no,
built
I
like
don't-
he's
Yeah,
massive
he's
now.
a fitty.
Is it? No. Oh, show me him.
I will. We'll Google him later.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that's brilliant. But in your radio interview, you mentioned that you didn't speak any Hindi.
No.
You don't? Are you planning to learn?
Yeah, I'd love to learn. We wanted to speak. My mum wanted us to speak it from when we were young, and she was going to speak Gujarati to us, and our dad would speak English. But because when we're in the house, she obviously has to speak English to him. It didn't really
Pan out that way.
Yeah, it didn't really stick. So
That's the same way with me.
Yeah.
My Hindi is very bad, and I suppose it's because my parents spoke to me more in English than they did in Hindi.
yeah, I
So
mean,
can
we
relate.
hear a lot of Gujarati, like when we go to our grandma and granddad's house and stuff like we can hear. So we can pick up a lot on what they're saying, but I would have to respond in English. I
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to respond
in
Gujarati, no.
Okay, so you don't speak Gujarati?
No.
either. Would you learn that, or you just want to learn Hindi? Or would you not learn?
I'll probably start with Hindi and see how I go from there. I think I don't want to overwhelm myself. Look, I'm not very good at learning languages.
Okay.
So I'd start, because obviously Hindi is more widely spoken
Yeah.
than Gujarati.
It is the nationwide
So it
language.
makes
Yeah.
more sense to learn Hindi first, and then I guess if you knew Hindi, maybe Gujarati wouldn't be as difficult to learn. I don't Are they similar?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. To be honest, they are quite similar.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you understand Hindi, I think you can pick up, Gujarati, Punjabi, etc. Not quite easily, but a fair
I've
bit
still
more
got the
easily.
subtitles on my Bollywood films. So.
But at least you watch them, so
Yeah.
you kind of have an idea about what they're
Yeah.
about, etc. Now this is the part where I'm gonna say we're gonna have a little bit of a bit of a game. We're gonna play a bit of a game.
Okay, I like games.
How about we try to speak a little bit Hindi? Is that okay?
All right, we can
Yeah.
try.
Is that cool?
My nan always laughs at us when we try to speak it though, because she always says, and that our accent's too English.
That's what one of our cousins, she can speak it and understand it fluently,
Yeah.
but her mum or another family member will speak to her in Gujarati, but she'll respond in English because she's too embarrassed to say it in Hindi because of her accent being English.
Okay.
Sounds a bit funny.
No. I completely relate to you. I mean,
Yeah.
every time I'm over there, I speak Hindi. Even if I try to speak Hindi, they laugh.
Yeah.
It's not even funny. It's kind of cruel, like.
Yeah. Bit intimidating.
I'm gonna have a cry now. So when we play this game and your Hindi isn't so bad, don't.
You won't laugh, will
No,
you?
I mean you guys can laugh at me. Don't worry. I think the audience is gonna laugh at us. So
At least we
fine.
can't hear them.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Actually, maybe some people we can hear, don't we?
Yeah, comes through the TV screens.
Okay, let's sing a Bollywood song.
Sing?
No, not sing.
Singing?
No, not sing, but kind of recite a Bollywood song. Is that cool? I don't know.
First. All right.
I don't know if you're familiar with the song Aati Kya Kandala. You're not familiar with that? From the movie Ghulam. It's a Rani Mukherjee, Amir Khan.
I love Rani Mukherjee.
Film. Very famous years ago.
I probably have seen it.
Oh, you probably have seen it. Okay, so you kind of are familiar with the song.
Yeah.
It's very famous, Aati Kya Kandala. So we can do this in two ways.
Okay.
Now, I can say Amir Khan's part, and you can do Rani Mukherjee's part, and I'll tell you what to say. Or, I think this would be easier if I said everything, as in if I said one line, and then you guys just repeated it.
Yeah.
I think that would be easier, no?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, should we ever start?
Go on then, I'm scared.
I think this will be fun, don't worry.
She's anxious.
Okay, kind of starts off like this. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom. Hey.
Boom, ba-dum, boom.
No, you don't have to do that part.
Okay.
Hey. Kya bolti tu?
I can't.
Hey.
A.
Kya bolti tu?
Carl Balti too.
Kya bolti tu? Kya bolti tu?
Kya bolti tu?
Yeah. A.
A.
Kya main bolu?
A. I can't remember what you just said.
Main bolu.
A. Kya mo bolo.
I don't think we're learning this.
You can try, don't worry. I mean, Will Smith did it, and it took him a couple of takes to do it, so don't worry. Sun. Quite sun. Suna. Aati Kya Kandala.
Aati Kya Kandala.
It's just like basically.
You sound quite pro at it.
No, I love practice. I love Aati Kya Kandala. I love that song. And it's quite a famous song. It's about like going to Kandala, and they just basically it's the two of them asking, should we go to Kandala? What do we do in Kandala, etc.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, let's continue. So next line is Kya karo Aki me Kandala. Kya karo?
Kya karo?
What?
Kya karo?
Kya karo?
Aki me Kandala.
Aki me Kandala.
Brilliant.
She's better at this, isn't it? Just let Preeti do it.
That was good. That was really good. Gumenge.
Gumenge.
Pirenge.
Pirenge.
Nachenge.
Nachenge.
Gayenge.
Gayenge.
Ash karenge okya.
Ash karenge okya. Okya.
Are va.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. That was great. That was actually really, really
Thanks.
good. It would have been brilliant if both of you did it, but don't worry.
I tried, but then I thought, let's Preeti take over. She's
But she knows the Bollywood, yeah.
Yeah, she's watched the film. She's got a head start.
That was really, really
Thanks.
good. And kind of, add the Indian accent,
Yeah,
everything.
some of it.
A little bit.
A bit, yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit. They're definitely very Bollywood.
Definitely going to work on that.
Now anyone ever asks you, to speak any Hindi, you can just sing.
I'll just sing that song, yeah.
Okay, Indian culture as a whole, are you into it?
What do you mean Indian culture?
I don't know, different kinds of Indian culture, like the fashion, I don't know what else, the heritage, the history, etc.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it is our culture and it's where we're from, so we're definitely proud of it and we definitely embrace it for the fact that it is half of who we are and it is our background, and we are proud to be Indian, so we do definitely embrace our culture. I wouldn't say that we're as sort of, what's the word? We don't follow it,
really into it, obviously, because we're only half. But we celebrate Diwali every year.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. We go to our grandparents for Diwali every year, as long as they're in the country. But we don't tend to wear saris on a day-to-day basis. But
or anything like that.
No.
Yeah.
Obviously, our father's white. He's from Ireland. He's atheist. So for us, it was really
quite a mixed message for us, nothing was really instilled in us, nothing was really sort of put on us. We were left quite an open decision. So I think a lot of it weren't raised with a specific religion, so we find ourselves now sort of, I definitely obviously believe there's something there, but we just can't put my finger on what I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
a greater being.
Oh, your father was an atheist, he wasn't a Christian?
No.
So it was
atheist.
either no God or some God kind of thing?
No
Or
God.
many gods or no God?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
he's
him,
saying
no
no.
God.
Okay, but the other side is...
But then for my mum, there's many
many
gods.
gods.
Yeah.
But have you embraced it? Have you ever, like, I don't know, been to celebrations, etc.?
Yeah, I mean, we celebrate Diwali every year.
We used to go to the temple
we used
with
to
our
go to the
grandparents.
temple on a weekly basis when we were younger with our grandparents. We used to go every week to temple.
Did you learn about the religion as such? I mean, like,
At
the different gods, were they,
Yeah.
you know, the
Yeah.
stories, etc.?
Grandparents.
Yeah, from our grandparents.
Read
And
us books and stuff, show us pictures.
So, I mean, you kind of are typical Indian girls.
yeah, my mum's got her little prayer corner in the house, you know, with all her pictures of Ganapati and Krishna and everything. So yeah, we are, you know, definitely know about it. We're just not as sort of, you know, like on it as...
No, believe me, a lot of British Asians, I mean, they don't know. I mean, even half as much as you guys know, so don't...
Growing up, as kids, we spent a lot of time with our grandparents from my mum's side, so we learned a lot of our Indian culture from them.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really good, that's really good. What about, I don't know, it's a big topic, Indian food?
She doesn't like
my
it.
grandma makes me the exact same meal every time I go to her. She makes me the exact same meal without fail. Brown dal, rotli and rice. That's all I eat. All I eat, and that she makes.
She
me
likes
that.
the bland end of it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Not into
Like
spices
when we
or
went to India as kids, she would make me my own separate meal just because I couldn't handle all the spices and too many different flavours. I liked the bland end, so she sticks with it.
More spicy food, more mild food?
That was now I like spicy food, but when
She doesn't like curry.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
don't like curries. No.
Is it because of your diet, or you just generally don't
No, I
like
just
it?
don't. I just like it. I wouldn't ever get an Indian takeaway. I
Okay.
just don't like it. So I just like what my grandma cooks me.
And it's the same with me and my brother. I mean, I can't do spicy at all. It has to be mild, and he can do very spicy. So I think it does differ between
If it's
siblings.
other types of food, like say I was to eat Caribbean food or Mexican food or something, I love it spicy. There's just something about curries.
You
I
just
don't
can't
know.
take
I don't really like them.
it. So I'm presuming you don't cook any Indian food.
Oh no, I've never attempted.
Our mum apparently makes a mean curry, but we don't like curry, so we've never tested it out.
If I was your auntie and you wanted to be good Indian girls, you would have to learn how to, and you needed a good Indian husband, you would need to learn how to cook Indian food.
I'd be in the kitchen calling the Indian takeaway and put it on a plate. Here you go.
Would you consider learning Indian cooking, or?
I don't enjoy cooking.
We're not
so
cooks.
no.
No.
Well, a lot of your stuff's takeaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we take
Definitely
away
takeaway.
to eat it now. I
Okay.
can cook, I just don't enjoy doing it. So
Okay.
I don't.
Interesting, very interesting. Do you socialize with many Indians? A lot of your friends, etc., Indians?
Not a lot. Our circle of friends is very mixed. We've got friends from all different races, so we couldn't say we have majority Indian friends or majority white friends. It's quite a mixed group of friends, like our social circle. So.
Are you not influenced by Indians per se, as in a lot by Indians, like the British Asian culture? Because the British Asian culture is obviously a lot different to the Asian culture from back home, and there's their ways, etc. And they're very much more clingy. They're very much one community, and they don't like outsiders coming in.
Yeah, so we grew up in Surrey. We grew up in Epsom. It's very
We didn't grow up in an
predominantly
Indian
white
area.
So we.
How was that for you growing up in a very predominantly white area?
It was fine.
Primary school, you got a little bit of comments like, oh, the brown girls or something like that as kids, but that was like when we were like 6 or 7. But other than that,
Nothing too offensive or.
How did you handle it? I mean, I would have to classify it as racism. So how did you handle
The
that?
thing with Priya and I is we're very. It takes quite a lot to sort of upset us, and I see comments like that as just narrow-minded, quite idiotic. I personally find racism is like the lowest form of stupidity. Like, you just say it when you can't think of anything more intelligent to say. So it was kind of like,
way of insulting something.
yeah, kind of went straight over my. It takes a lot more than that to offend me. So.
I think also being a twin, you always have each other. We always have each other to fall on or to support. So if there's somebody else out there saying something that they're trying to be hurtful or criticise us, because we have each other, I guess we don't. It doesn't let other people. What other people do doesn't really bother us, I guess.
Yeah.
because we've got each other. We've always had each other.
Okay. Actually, I suppose it is easier to do it, you know, when there's two of you as opposed to just being the one of you.
Yeah, definitely.
So you can, you know, talk to each other. You're dealing it with someone else.
You're never alone.
You're never alone.
Yeah. And that's the horrible thing about. That's what being bullied or racism is. It makes you feel alone and isolated. We've never experienced that feeling because we've always had each other. So their comments have always just gone over our heads.
That's really good. There's like two parts to this one.
Yeah,
that's really, really
definitely.
Cool. Very lucky. That's very lucky.
We are.
Definitely.
Do you consider yourselves being twins lucky that, you know,
definitely.
You have another one just like you?
Yeah, we always comment how blessed we are that I have her and she has me. We're like, you know, we see other people, you know, with their siblings who aren't so close or don't have siblings, or, you know, people who have a lot of troubles in their you know, with fake friendships and stuff like that. And it does always remind, it does always remind me sort of how lucky and blessed I am that I have Priya and that we have each other.
You guys are very close.
Very.
Have you got the whole twin power kind of thing?
Yeah.
Kind of like
Start and finish each other's. Like, I feel that a big part of my personality is her. Like, without her, I don't think I would be the person that I am. Like, the person people know Priya as, that bubbly girl. The reason I have this personality is because she's with me all the time. So with that, we're just close. Like, everything that we do is
I'm like a bit of a lost puppy without her. I mean, we both went away for 2 weeks.
So
we went away. She went away for 2 weeks first, and then came back, and then I went away for 2 weeks and came back, and there wasn't much of a gap in between them. And the 2 weeks where she was gone, I was kind of just like, and everyone was like, "You look a bit lost without her."
People used to comment like, "Oh, you're right. You don't seem yourself lately," and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not myself because I haven't got Pretty here."
No, I mean, seeing twins on TV, I mean, for example, Jedward, I mean, you can kind of see that, you know, without one, the other one is just lost.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what to do. He or she doesn't know what to do.
Some people say about Jedward that they're a bit strange or like they're weird together. I completely understand.
I think they're great.
I think that's a twin thing. I think twins need to. Yeah, like, I think a normal person can't understand. Like, an individual person, you'd have to be a twin to
like all our friends, they all just, you know, me and her would just sit and have a conversation, which we regard as quite a serious, like, normal conversation that we're having, and we could just hear people laughing, and we look to the side, and all our friends are sitting laughing at us, and we're like, "What are you laughing at?" And they're like, "You two are just comedy gold," and we're like, "Why? We're just having a conversation."
Oh, that is
well, like the other day, I was at my friend's house, and I had seen her the evening before. And then I saw her in the night, and then she went out somewhere for the first half of the day, and I was at my friend's house, so she rang me and I said, "Oh, come and meet me at so-and-so's house." And then she got there and she walked into the front room and she went, "I've missed you today," and our friend was like cracking up laughing, like, "You only saw her like last night?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know, but our days we spend together, so we spent the whole day apart, and so we're like, "Missed you." That's funny.
I think I love you girls a little bit more now. That's just so sweet. That is so sweet.
She got out the shower today and she walked in my room and she opened the door and she went, "Pretty?" And I went, "Yeah." And she went, "I love you." I was like, "I love you too." And she shut the door and our friend could see our friend in the front room laughing.
I never get that from my younger brother. I think I'm going to have to...
No, we don't get it from our little sister. No. My little sister lives in LA. So we go like a couple of months on end without...
Oh, you have another sibling? I thought it was just the two of you. My research is very, very bad.
No, we've got a younger sister. She's 2.5 years younger than us.
Okay.
She lives in LA.
Okay.
And she came home last week for a week, and we saw her. We didn't get so much as a hug. It was just like, "Hi," as though she'd only seen us a few hours before. I don't see her for a day, and then when I see her, I'm like hugging her, kissing her, and our sister. I hadn't seen my little sister for about 2.5, 3 months. I saw her, and she's just like, "Hi, you're right." Yeah, blasé.
I suppose if you're not a twin, it's just not the same. It has to be.
I just don't think she's she's not as affectionate. We're really affectionate people.
But she's not. I mean, as in, she doesn't live here, so I'm presuming she's not like as close in terms of growing up as the two of you would have been together.
No, she was always the twins' little sister. I think she always felt left out. Yeah.
Does she feel like now? I mean, you guys are you know, in the public eye, you know, people know you, etc. And you know,
no, she's got her own life in LA. She doesn't.
Is she? What I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what's she doing out in LA?
She's trying to be an actress. Makeup.
She's a makeup artist, so she went out there to further her career as
Oh, she's not trying to be an actress or something like completely.
No,
But she's a different
behind
entity.
the scenes.
Oh, behind the
Yeah.
scenes. Okay.
Yeah.
But she is a different entity to you, as in she has her own identity, etc.
Yeah, completely. I mean, we're very close, just as a sister unit.
Yeah.
We're very close, so we're very close with her. We're very protective of her. You know, we're her big sisters. She's our little sister. Even now, she saw us like, when are you going to stop calling me your little sister? I'm 20 now. And I'm like, oh, you'll always be my little sister. So,
and when I say
we're
little sister, people go, oh, you've got a little sister. How old is she? And I go 20, and they're like, that's not little. And I'm like, you're my little sister.
So yeah, we're a good unit, all three of us. So.
Okay, that's really cool. A topic I want to bring up, it's to do with your work, but I know the second half of the show is to do with your work. Well, but just briefly, just to brush on it. When you promote yourselves, when you know in your work, etc., you use the fact that you're Indians more than anything else. As in, you two, like all my friends who know you, all your fans, etc., know you the two Indian twins on
it's just
on
the
your
most
channel.
dominant. It's more dominant than
that wasn't. It's not that we. It wasn't something we set out to think. Let's market the Indian thing.
It's just the more dominant.
Yeah, and
it just shows more.
And that's actually what our fans have picked up on, and that's sort of what our fan base has been. It is because of us being Indian, so it was kind of the fans that created that.
But we never set out with the idea, oh, we're Indian girls, so we're going to use that to progress in our careers. Like, we just were girls that wanted to be glamour models. We got into the industry, and the fact that we're Indian made us stand out more. But it was it wasn't a planned thing to use the fact that we were Indian.
Okay, brilliant. Unfortunately, we've kind of come to the end of this first half. But please stay tuned, because the second half should be a little bit more interesting than the first. So don't change your channels. We'll be right back.